This is my 5-year-old swamp cypress, or bald cypress as they call it. I grew it from a air layering of a mature tree, and this tree is now growing in a twin trunk style. Um, I had done good pruning of this tree and fed it well before I went for my trip. And when I returned back, this is how the tree looks, full of new growth, full of energy. And now today I felt I can bring it back to its normal shape, or the shape that I intend it to have. So I'll do good pruning of this tree today. Just wanted to share this with you as I prune this tree. As always, I sanitize my scissor or pruning shears properly before I do any pruning on the tree, just to avoid any infection. Before pruning any tree, we should take a good look at the tree from all sides, just to ensure that what you want to prune you are very clear of, and you need to perceive a design in your mind, what design you're looking for, and then start pruning. So first I will do a rough pruning of this tree, prune those bigger or lengthier branches, just to see how we can start seeing the shape of the tree, and then I will do major pruning just to bring the tree to its shape. So let's get started. These are all big branches which will not add much value to the design that I'm looking for, so I'm pruning these down. As you can see, this is a bigger tree. This is a tree which is more thicker, and this is a small tree which came by itself from the base of the tree. So then I thought I'll give it a twin trunk style shaping rather than removing this tree. So let's take a look at how the tree looks after pruning. Swamp cypress is regarded as a virus in the United States because it consumes a lot of groundwater. This tree as well, um, it consumes a lot of water. I normally put it in a tray or tub full of water in the morning, and by the evening, the tree consumes all the water. It loves water as it grows in swamps, so it loves water. I keep watering the tree twice a day at least. I put it in a bigger pot. It is always good to grow your trees in big pots, because that's where they get the maximum energy. They get the girth you're looking for, the thickness you're looking for. Try shaping the tree in the bigger pot, and then allowing it to grow so that the tree attains its normal girth that you're looking for, and the thickness you're looking for. Because if you start growing trees in a bonsai pot right since the beginning, the tree will grow very slow because there's not much energy for the tree in that pot, and you'll not get the desired results. So the best way to get good results is by growing it in a bigger pot and shaping the tree as you go. I'll prune these branches as well. Slowly I can start seeing the shape of the bigger tree. At least I've not touched the smaller one now. I've tried growing swamp cypress with cuttings, but I have not been successful with cuttings. But with air layering, yes, it definitely works. What I do is, one of these branches I just do a air layering, and that comes up very nicely. So the success rate is definitely more in terms of the air layering than uh, a cutting, for swamp cypress at least. Now I can see the bigger tree. Now need to start looking at the smaller tree. Again, this for the smaller tree as well, I will do a rough pruning first so that I can see the tree. The tree is hiding behind those branches. Once I start seeing the tree, that's when I can do a proper shaping of the tree. Now I can start seeing the smaller tree as well. Personally, I love this tree because this of the beautiful young leaves, and you can see some wire bites on the tree, but I think those will recover with time. I had purposefully left those wires just to give it that old kind of look, but I will slowly work on those wire bites, let the tree grow, and then one fine day when I'm happy with the overall shape of the tree, I will bring it. I'll start potting it in a bonsai tray or pot. You can see the twin trunks now. This is a smaller tree. I had wired the smaller tree as well, but now I need to. There are some wire bites on the smaller tree. I need to remove those wires and also rewire the tree if required. Um, so let's start doing that as well. I need to wire this branch down because this is interrupting the view. And I also use some of these branches to create those jins, as it is very apparent with cypress trees. Jins look beautiful on cypress trees. This branch is interrupting the smaller tree, so I may do something with that branch. But let me first work on removing the wires. So now you can see with the rough pruning, you can see both the trees, the bigger tree or the prominent tree, and then the smaller one. This tree may be just a 2-year-old tree, as you can see the smaller one. The bigger one is a 5-year-old tree. So I had started growing the bigger one, and then I started seeing that the small tree emerged from the base of the bigger one. So then I thought, instead of removing that, I will take that as a separate tree. And so if you can see, the base of the trees are joined together. You can see the base of the tree is joined together. In twin trunk style, you need to ensure that both the trees you can see prominently, and then the whole the silhouette looks beautiful. So the bigger tree and then the smaller tree, so it should be in harmony with each other. If it is not in harmony, it looks very odd. So that is the idea, to ensure that both the trees are in harmony with each other. It looks like, yes, this is a tree that has grown from at the base, and it is like a child of the bigger one. You can see from this side as well. Let me now remove the wires, and then if needed I will also need to rewire the tree a bit. Let me remove those wires. I think this wire is okay. I don't need to remove this. Oh yeah, it has bitten the tree. So let me remove. I'll remove all the wires, then reshape the tree and bring it back to shape. You can also completely defoliate the tree just to see the structure of the tree. I do that very often just to ensure that I'm happy with the structure of the tree, and then the tree buds back very easily and very fast. It looks beautiful when you see the young leaves on a cypress tree. It really looks beautiful. I need to ensure that I'm separating those trees out. Any branches that are interrupting the smaller one, I need to remove those or create gins just to ensure that the smaller tree is visible prominently. Right now you can see that it is not very prominent, but with a bit of designing and shaping, I can ensure that both trees are visible properly to the viewer. As I said, sometimes I leave the wire on the tree to bite through the branches or the stem. That provides it a kind of a old kind of look, very fast, aged kind of look. Once the wire marks heal, the tree looks even more beautiful and old. So it is good to leave the wire marks or the wires sometimes on the trees to ensure that they bite back the tree, and then you can slowly work on those wire marks. There are some wires which have gone right inside, so let me remove those. Sometimes if it is too much inside, I just cut through the wires, don't care about the wire. But if it is easier to remove, I remove those just to see if I can reuse those wires without wasting them. 2-3 wires remaining. Yes, I was able to remove those wires, and this one is, yeah, I think this one is also removed now. I think we have 1, 2 more in this tree, and then the bigger one I have some wires that I need to take care of. I will see if I can defoliate the tree completely so that I can see prominently both the trees, and then I will wire both the trees. In bonsai, it's a, the tree, your tree will not look good always. It is like when we go for a party, we dress up, right? We get ourselves prepared for that party. We select the dress, we wear perfumes, we dress up ourselves to look good. So bonsai is like that, right? It is not going to look good throughout the year, but you need to keep dressing the plant back to its normal shape so that it looks good to your satisfaction, and it attracts the viewer as well. So always allow your trees to grow. Don't care about the shape always, so that the tree attains its maximum girth and energy. And then you can, one fine day when you're happy with the girth of the tree, then you can plan to bring the tree back to its shape. I think I've removed the wires from the smaller tree. From the bigger tree, I think I will need to remove the wires from the bigger tree as well. I think the bigger tree, wires have not bitten that much as I would like it to. I will leave the wires on the bigger tree. I will not disturb the wires on the bigger tree. So I've removed the wires from the smaller tree, but I can see that some of the branches from the bigger tree are interrupting the smaller tree. I cannot look at the tree properly in any direction, if you see. So what I'll do is I will do some trimming of, I will remove some branches, or I'll reduce the size of some of the branches on the bigger tree so that the smaller one is more prominent. So let me remove this one. I will create a jin from the using this one, and this one as well. If you see, this one also, it will it will interrupt with the with the smaller tree. So this is interrupting with the smaller tree, so I will remove this branch as well a bit. I'll create a jin. I'll reduce it a bit now. Looking at the overall tree and designing the tree just to ensure that the tree is in the top shape. Now you can see the smaller tree prominently. There are some more branches which definitely are interrupting, so let me remove those. Those will be again, I will jin those out. Right now I'm reducing the size. This one as well, this is a parallel branch. You can see this is a branch, this is another branch, so I will jin out some of them. This one as well is a huge one, so I will jin this out. This one as well, I don't need it in the design, so I'll jin this out. Now you can see the smaller tree very prominently. This branch needs to be shortened in size. This one as well. This one as well. So now you can see the smaller tree very prominently. Now you can see the smaller tree very prominently. I will remove for ginning out this tree, I will remove the top portion, the top cambium. Now you can see the smaller tree, how it looks, and the bigger one, I need to do some more pruning of the bigger one just to ensure that it is in harmony with the smaller one. I think this branch is, I need to reduce the length of this branch. I need to reduce the length of this branch a bit, this branch a bit, this branch a bit. The tree may not look good as of now, but as long as we have the design in mind, what we are looking for to create from this tree in the future, I think now you can start seeing what design I'm looking for from the tree, right? So we have two trees. I need to remove the wire before I can cut through. The idea is again the same. Your lowest branch should be the lengthiest branch, and then as the tree, I think this one I can try to see if I can bring it to the front. No, it doesn't look good, so maybe I will keep this branch at the back side only. Maybe I will just gin out that branch also. Now you can see the trees started to take shape. From all sides you can see the tree, the two trees, the bigger tree and the smaller tree. Maybe I'm just thinking if I can reduce the height of this bigger tree to this level, create this as deadwood, the full portion as deadwood, and then we have this tree which is a bigger tree, and then the smaller tree. As you can see, there was another tree that was growing from the base. I twisted that tree and twisted it around this bigger tree, and now I can see the tree has fused in many areas. In some cases the fusion is still pending, but I think the tree has fused very nicely. So that will add to the look of the tree. I'm thinking I will just gin out the full portion, the top portion. I think that will look really good. At least to start with, I can remove all the leaves from here and show you what I'm perceiving as a design, instead of having this height of the tree, this lengthy tree or a tree of this height. I will reduce the height and just keep the tree till here and make the rest of it as redwood or gin. Then it will look good. Let me remove the rest of the leaves also, just to show you what I mean. Now you can see this is a bigger tree. The height of this tree is, I think some more can be removed. I need to reduce the length of this branch as well a bit for that conical look. Now you can start perceiving the tree. Let me remove some of the leaves. And the tree will look really beautiful once it buds back. You'll see that conical shape and fresh new growth. I normally use my hands to remove the leaves of the ball cypress because it's more convenient and easy. I'll share another video when the tree buds back. It looks really nice and beautiful when the tree buds back. Now you can see the full tree. Sometimes we need to do this process just to see the structure of the tree and make the tree look good. Now you can see the structure of the tree overall. Let me remove the leaves of this branch as well so that you can start seeing the tree. This will also reduce the stress of pruning once you remove the leaves. I will use ginning tool to create some jins. What I said, this one will be a jin. I'll create this as a jin because I don't want a live branch here always interrupting with the smaller tree. I will create these as jins. I think I'll reduce the size of this jin as well. Let me bring the ginning tool. This is my ginning tool. I had got this from one of the bonsai masters from Puerto Rico. It's very convenient to do ginning on this tree using this tool. I don't want this branch to bud back and grow. I'm planning to do a similar process with the top of the tree so that the tree remains this height. This one as well. I'll refine these as the tree grows. Refine these a bit more. This tool helps a lot to remove. Even you can use one of the wire cutters for removing, but since I have this one, I'm using this tool. You can see the jin. I think this portion as well, I will gin it out for now. It's like one of those trees in the mountains that was hit by snow and lightning. I had seen one of the trees in Kodaikanal that was struck by lightning. It looks beautiful, and I was trying to design this tree in the same way. A tree struck by lightning or by storm. So this is how the tree looks now post the pruning and creating those jins. As you can see, this looks like a tree that has been struck by lightning. If you want to see similar tree right in front of the Kodaikanal lake, you'll find a tree which is very similar to this, which is struck completely by lightning. The top portion is gone, and the tree is still surviving. You can see those beautiful. I will need to refine the jins as we go, but overall I'm pretty satisfied with the tree now. So hopefully it looks good from both the sides. You can see I will move into a bonsai pot in the spring season, and the tree will look even more beautiful. So hope you guys like this video, guys. I'll need to refine this tree more as we go. So yeah, this is how the tree looks today. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel and also share with your friends and family, and please do like and comment so that I can improve this tree overall. Thank you so much, friends, for watching. Friends, this is how the tree looks now post pruning and shaping. You can see the top portion I have ginned out completely just to give it that look of lightning struck or the tree struggling for life. So this is how the tree looks now. Both the tree looks very much in harmony and looks very beautiful. Within 2 weeks time we'll see the tree back budding and sprouting new leaves. That time it will look very beautiful. I'll post another video when that happens, but till then, overall I'm very happy with this tree. So you can see the close look of this tree. It looks like very old tree with jins, those jins that have been created. So bonsai is all about how we can create, how we can make a tree look old. So this easily looks like a very old tree now as compared to what it was. Let me show you from the other side. The tree looks beautiful from the other side as well. Twin trunk style, two trees emerging from the same base. You can see this tree in Kodaikanal right in front of the lake. I think it is right beside the Carlton Hotel. If you visit Kodaikanal anytime, just look at the tree, and I think I'm trying to create a similar tree. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and liked this tree. Thank you so much guys for watching, and have a great day. Thank you.